they commemorate Holocaust all the time, and they show documentaries of how Hitler was butchering the Jew. So we have the right to show how the Europeans were butchering us every time, all the time. And we have the right to show that today they are doing wrong to us. Let me ask you a question. Do Europeans have total domination over us, yes or no? Do our lives as brown people is totally dominated by Europeans, yes or no?
Totally. No, it is not totally dominated by white people. I totally disagree. I ain't owned by a white person.
So are brown people not dominated by European?
Some of them, they are allowed.
I'm saying generally speaking, are brown people not dominated by European?
Let me tell you this: brown people, they're so afraid of themselves. They're so afraid of themselves.
Sorry. Can you answer the question?
Let me.
Don't explain. Ask the question. Answer.
Let me wait. I'm answering, and you're getting in my mouth. So how?
Okay.
I'm telling you, you're afraid to be a man. You're afraid to man up, right? So my answer is no.
So the Europeans don't dominate Africans. Okay, now let's get this one. Do we speak European languages, yes or no?
Yes, we do.
Do we have European names, yes or no?
Yes, we do.
Do we watch most of the time European on TV, yes or no?
Talking about movies.
That means on TV,
generally.
Most of the time, do we watch European, yes or no?
Yes.
The news we consume about the world and Africa and even ourselves generally, is it supplied by European, yes or no?
No.
The news, let's go step by step. The news about Zimbabwe, for example, do you know who was supplying the news to SABC about Zimbabwe generally?
Journalists, right?
I'm saying no. Let me inform you.
Yeah.
SABC buy most of its international news from Reuters. Reuters is a British news agency.
Yeah.
That's a pink news agency. And all the news.
And there is a black news agency, right?
No.
There is.
Which one?
As we've just mentioned now.
Which one?
In the SABC's company, there is.
No. Let me tell you, SABC is itself a news agency.
So?
But
why are you separating? Why are you giving the name?
I'm not separating. I'm saying SABC gets all its international, or let's say 90% or more of its international news from third-party news agencies. All the news that I saw on SABC about Zimbabwe was supplied by British. All the news that I saw on SABC about Ivory Coast was supplied by AFP, which is French.
Laziness, okay.
Which mean on the international scene already, most of the news is supplied by
British people,
pink people.
Right.
Now, on the international, on the continental level, right? Yeah. That means on the continental level and on the international level. That means America, Syria.
Why don't you ask yourselves, why not blacks?
No, I was saying.
Ask yourself that question.
We live totally under pink domination. You said no. So I was taking example that shows.
Ask yourself why not black people.
You know why?
Why
brown people cannot have that?
Yeah.
Because pink people don't want to let us.
Is it?
I'm gonna tell you why.
Wow.
Have you heard about Mugabe?
Yeah.
Do you know that Mugabe, at a certain point, was the most demonized man in the world?
Talking about history, guys. Like seriously, I don't follow.
How did you hear about Mugabe?
He's the president of that particular state.
But you did not hear a lot of noise about Mugabe. You never heard. But you were not aware. I'm gonna inform you.
Okay.
Mugabe at a certain point was the most demonized man in the world. You know why they demonized him? Because he took the land of his people back. Because he said.
And he's black, right?
He's brown African. Actually black is the opposite of white. And then black and white are racist identification. Pink people are created to demonize us by calling us black, and two, beautify themselves by calling themselves white. Because